Hey beautiful humans, welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before, and if you have, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it, and I'm so glad to see you again. This is a little bit different than I'm used to and a little bit different than you're used to seeing because I have a very important announcement to make. I am moving to Disney World! Yay! So I'm actually going to be doing the Disney College program soon, and I really wanted to tell you about it because I'm so freaking excited. And I have so much to say, and I should have made this video last year, quite literally. I got accepted in October and I'm moving in April and it's February, but that's besides the point. So welcome to the new side of my channel. I'm going to be talking all about my Disney College program and the process, and how the interview went, the application process, the audition, and about everything that is soon to come to this channel, and I hope that you will follow along with me. Let's get into it. So first of all, what is the Disney College program and why did I choose to do it? So the Disney College program is specifically chosen for, you guessed it, college students. I am a sophomore in college. I'm technically gonna be a junior, like a super junior, second semester junior, after this semester, because I am graduating early. Yay! It is a wonderful chance to be able to launch your career with Disney. You get to be a full-time employee from anywhere from 4 to 8 months. I'm doing it for 4 months because I did not want to miss as much school. There are people that are already there. They have moved in January. There are some that moved in February, and there are some that have moved that are going to be moving in March. So, and of course, April, which is when I'm moving in. My date is the last date to move in for the spring 2024 season, and I know that they've already accepted some people for fall for 2024. One of my friends is actually doing it right after me. Kind of bummed that she's not doing it with me, but that's whatever. So the Disney College program is something that I've really wanted to do for a really long time, and I've always wanted to work for Disney, and I've always wanted to be a princess for Disney. The college program is literally such a wonderful opportunity just to launch your career. First of all, get it on your resume, which is a huge resume booster. You get to work for Disney, but also you get credits for it. You can credit it as an internship. They allow you to have a study hall if you're still a full-time student at Disney, which I will be since I'm leaving my semester early, and I'll probably be taking at least one summer class so that I can still stay on the track for graduating early. So I'm really excited that this is happening. I love Disney. I've always loved Disney. If you would like to tell me what your favorite Disney movie is in the comments, it's down here. My favorite movies are probably Little Mermaid, for sure. I wanted to be a mermaid princess when I was younger. It hasn't quite happened yet, but it's fine. I'm sure it will. I love Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog, Tangled, and Winnie the Pooh. Those are definitely my favorites. I have a bajillion things of Winnie the Pooh in my room. They're where you can't see them, but it's fine. So I'm so excited that I get to take you on this journey with me. It's gonna be a whirlwind. I'm gonna be posting all about how my process is going, and you know, how we start with traditions, that's along with our training. I'm going to be posting about how that's going, what the first weeks are like, what my room looks like, what kind of room I get. I'll be finding that out soon. So with the college program, there are so many roles that you can do. There is character attendant, which is the one that I want. Character performer, you can work at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. That's a mouthful. I'm so proud of myself for saying that on the first try. There's photo pass, which is where you take the pictures of people with characters, or you know, you're photoshopping things of people holding Tinkerbell in front of the castle, things like that. And then there's custodial, there's housekeeping, you can work the front desks at the resorts, you can do transportation where you drive the monorail, or have people park in the parking lots, or there is so many things, attractions, merchandise, lifeguards. You can work at Disney's water parks, which I didn't even know that was a thing actually until recently. There are so many jobs that you can do, and it's so exciting. I mean, you could be one of the people working on Main Street handing out balloons. So it's amazing that you can consider that work and get to enjoy your work. Let's get into the application process. My journey is going to be a little bit different than everyone else's because I applied completely on a whim, which is something very typical for me. I do things without thinking about them sometimes, but you know, it turned out okay. The application process was actually really easy. I was so surprised because I've been signed up for I think a couple years to get emails from the college program, and one day when they said that their applications are live, that was when I suddenly said, okay, let's do it. I didn't even tell my parents until after I applied. But it's okay. The application I think took me about 10 minutes at most. Most of it was asking previous work experience, your preferences for the jobs that you would want. It also asks about where you're going to college right now, what major you are, just things like that. I can't remember everything that was on the application, but it's super easy, super non-stressful. The next step is the interview for the whole process. I think I heard back about the interview like that day or the day after. It was so soon, which was so nice because I did not think that I would get it. I did not think that I would be accepted, but here I am making this video. One of the things that I highly recommend is looking up what sort of questions that they will ask during the interview. It honestly was not that as bad as I was going to think it was. It was only about 20 minutes. The dude I had was really nice and we had a great conversation. Yes, definitely research. I looked up YouTube videos. I looked up what questions they were gonna ask on the internet. There are hundreds of videos out there about their phone interviews. Like, people actually have recorded their phone interviews and put it on YouTube. They ask some of the same questions. I won't ruin the magic completely. If you want to research, do it. It's very beneficial. I don't do well with phone conversations, and especially making up answers on the fly. I will say about 130,000 times and then not give you a straight answer. The main things that they really asked me about were about my preferences, because you know, you place them in order of most likely you want this one or don't really want this job. So we talked about that. I actually work in my hometown as a Disney princess for a party company, kind of like I already do work for Disney, but it's not affiliated with Disney at all. So I put that I wanted to be a character performer or character attendant at Disney, because those are sort of already the jobs that I already do. So we talked a lot about that. They did tell me that I will have to audition for a character performer if I really do want that one, which I did. My number one tip, besides research, the things that they're going to be asking you, have a good attitude about whatever they are asking you. Even they will ask you about custodial and housekeeping, and they want you to say, oh, honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with that, but I would be willing to work there. They want people to have a good attitude, because you are making the magic at Disney. No matter what role you're in, you are making the magic. They also asked me a lot about a character attendant, because that is something that I do with my job currently. Mine is called a palace helper, and that's just basically working with the characters, especially if they're a mascot character like Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, any of those that cannot speak to the children specifically. We are that voice. So we are the people creating the stories for them, and that's really important to know. And you know, having improv for, you know, if a child asks like a crazy question, having an answer to that. So that's a lot of what we talked about. Hopefully that means that I get character attendant. I don't know. That's the one I really want. But I would love to do attractions as well because I would love to work at Haunted Mansion. Also comment below what your favorite rides are. Mine, Haunted Mansion, Winnie the Pooh, Ariel, Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster is one of my favorite rides. Yeah, comment below. I don't know, I'm ADHD. Canada Dry, sponsor me. So after the interview, which I said it only took about 20 minutes, be super, super friendly and over the top excited because, you know, they can't see you yet, so they have no idea what your face is looking like while they're asking you these questions. Sound excited. You guys, I mean, you are literally asking to work at Disney World, the happiest place on earth. So sound excited. So after the interview, I think it was about 2 weeks, usually 2 weeks, that's when you hear about it, because they're no longer doing the web-based interview, which I know a lot of people were confused by after they applied, especially for fall 2024. On their website, they have like this little progress bar pretty much about how your process is going. You know, there's in consideration, and I think there's like the interview section, and then there used to be a web-based interview. They're no longer doing those because I didn't even do them. So they've just completely taken that out. I think the next thing is like offer, which means you have been extended an offer because you have been accepted into the program. Surprise, surprise, that's where mine was. I think it took about 2 weeks. I think I got accepted in October, October 5th. Yay, happy day. And I was actually in class when I got the email, but I didn't see the one where it said, congratulations, you've been accepted. I didn't see that one. I saw, they send one right after that that's like a message from the Walt Disney World president, and it's like a congratulations. And I saw that one first, and I was like, wait, something's not adding up. And then that's when I saw that there was actually another email. I cried in class. My teacher had to ask if I was okay. I had to leave. I had to leave as soon as possible from that class, but I wasn't allowed to leave early, but that's okay. No hard feelings. So I think the whole process took maybe a month, actually. The whole thing, the application to actually getting my offer was a month / 3 weeks-ish. If you have any questions, if you're wanting to do the Disney program and you have more questions about the interview or the application process, any of that, feel free to comment down below and I will read them and get back to you. I can comment there. If there are enough questions, I can actually do a Q&A video. But yeah, so we are going to actually get into the audition process because I did audition for a character performer. Overall, that process was really fun. Like, it was super fun. And that's what I've been hearing. I also researched a ton for that. There are 2 sections. There is what's called the animation portion, where they will give you a scene that you have to act out, and you have to act out pretty much in that moment. You're not allowed to speak. You have to show everything. It is all in the body movements, it's all in the face, it's all in the expressions that you make. So it was honestly really, really fun. So there's the animation section, and then there's the dance section. The dance, they have 2. They have, actually for mine, they did not have 2. A lot of them, if you have a lot of people with you at the audition, you will have 2 sections of the dance. For me, it was just 1 section, but it is a dance that is easy at the start and then gets progressively harder, so that it weeds out more of the people and tests where people are actually at with their dance experience. Now, I actually did dance. I danced for 7 years. I also did cheerleading, but still, it was actually a very challenging dance, but it was still really, really fun. A big question is what to wear to the audition, because I had no idea. Thankfully, my mom is a wonderful woman and helped me research all of this. She helped me research for the entire process and is still researching even now to find things to help me on my program and what to bring. Thank you, Mama, I love you. But a big question is what to wear. I just wore some actual like Lululemon sweatpants, like joggers, and I brought tennis shoes. I was wearing tennis shoes when I walked in, but I also brought my jazz shoes, which is what I actually ended up wearing during the whole audition. Yeah, so I just wore some joggers, a tank top, bring a jacket just in case. It won't be cold for long in that room. Definitely bring a bag full of water, snacks. I had to bring, I'm diabetic, so I had to bring diabetes supplies. Definitely bring those things. Maybe if you want to and you don't want to get your bag dirty, bring like a grocery bag to put your shoes in if you wear jazz shoes, if you wear other shoes, just so you know the inside of your bag isn't dirty. I didn't do that because I guess I didn't really care. But definitely bring water, snacks, anything that you might need, because it is a long process. I think mine took about 3 or 4 hours. They do have multiple rounds of the audition. You will learn the animation as a group, and you will do the animation as a group. You're practicing it, and then they'll have you go into 2 separate groups. They'll separate the sides of the room and then have this group do it, and then they go off to the side and this group does it, and then you all come back together and you do it again. So don't fret if you're fretting about the animation. You will do it several times and you will get to watch what other people are doing, so it's not just you having to do it by yourself immediately. And then the dance, they teach it as a group. They teach it in sections, and you can go back and forth and do these sections again. If you have questions, they'll do it again for you. The people that do the audition are so nice, especially the woman that like taught us the animation and the dance. She was wonderful and so helpful, and they are there to help you. They will help you audition. They want the best for you. You'll do the dance, separate groups, the same thing as the animation, and then they'll bring you all out. They'll, sort you into numerical order, and then you'll go in. I think it depends on how many people are at your audition. I had about 45 to 50 people at mine. I auditioned in Atlanta. And they'll bring you in. My group was 6 people. They'll bring you in 6 at a time is what we did. You'll have 3 people in the front line, 3 people in the back line. You'll do the animation and you'll do the dance once. And then they'll have you switch lines and do the dance again. Obviously, this varies for every audition process. This was just my audition, so don't take my word as gospel. That was the first round. They make cuts after that first round. So once everyone has auditioned, they've done the dance, they've done the animation, you will sit all together and they call people's numbers. If you don't hear your number, sorry, you're not what they're looking for, and that is okay. Because they do have very specific things that they want, very specific things that they're looking for. They're not going to tell you what they're looking for. You just have to wonder about what it is. If you do have your number called, you stay there, you continue on. I had my number called for the first round. That second round was just measuring. They measured you, and then someone else takes your picture against the wall. You have to put your hair back. They're just, they're looking at your face. That's what they did. They put us against the wall, took our picture. Also, I don't know if you've heard the term Disney height. It is a real thing. Disney height is where they measure you smaller than you actually are. I am 5'9". They measured me at 5'7", which is wonderful because the cutoff for Disney princesses is 5'7". So they thought I was 5'7", and that's okay. I'm going to let them think that because I want to be a Disney princess. They measure you. It's great. After that, we were expecting to be done, but they actually had a 3rd round of auditions, and they cut people after that 2nd round. They told them, you're still in consideration for the role. We just want these people to stay longer so we can watch them do the dance and animation again. When I tell you my heart, skipped about 30 beats right then, I mean it. I was terrified. First of all, because I had started to forget the dance already. I was done. I had already done the dance. I thought I was good to go, but no. So they had us do pretty much the same thing again. We went in groups of 3 or 4, I think, at that point. And then after that, we sat to the side, we watched everyone else audition, and then they told us, congratulations, if you've made it this far, you are truly in consideration to be a character at Disney World. I think I heard about 30 girls scream. It was so much fun, even just sitting there. I met so many people, like I'm still... This is my cat. This is Wally. Come here, baby. This is Wally. I'm going to miss him while I'm there, but I just want to show you him because he's adorable, and everyone needs to see a fat cat every once in a while. I feel really bad for you if you don't have a fat cat because they bring joy. Isn't that right? Okay, anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, okay. I met so many people. I'm still in contact with a bunch of the girls from the audition. Only one of us made it, and she's gonna be a character performer, so I'm so excited for her. And we are really good friends, and it was so much fun you're all in the same spot. You're all auditioning, you're all nervous. So take all the pressure off of you. It's just a really fun process to begin with. Even if you don't make it, it's okay. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong or there's anything wrong with you. This means you weren't what they were looking for at that time, and that's okay. You may be what they're looking for later if you audition again. I think it's because I'm too tall. The girls that they actually chose were about 5'3". I'm not, which that's okay. You're making my camera unfocus. But I'm really, really, really happy for my friends that actually did make it. They took about 90 people, I think, and they get to work as character performers, and I hope that I get to work with them while I'm there. I'm gonna move you. Again, if you have questions, leave them below. I know I keep saying this, but it was such a fun process to go through, even though I didn't make it. I highly recommend, if you want to be a character performer, go for it. Even if you don't make it, go for it. It is so much fun. Another thing that I will say, get in contact with people, because you will be linking for a roommate. If you do get accepted, then whenever the time comes, I actually just got all of this information. You'll have dorms registration. Dorms is the platform with all of the apartment information. It's where you sign up to do different events. So Flamingo Crossings Village is the apartment that I will be living in, and it is the main resort for just the college program students, which this does include the culinary program and the international program, as well as just the good old-fashioned college program. You all live together. It's just for those students. They have 3 apartment styles. There is the 2x2, so it's 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. There's the 4x2, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and the 4x4, which is obviously 4 bedroom, 4 bath. You will choose which ones you prefer. You'll put them in order. That doesn't always mean you're going to get your preferred, but it does help them know if they have room, they'll try and place you in one. If they don't, chances are you will get put in a 2x2. The rent does go up. They take it out of your paycheck. The rent does go up the more bedrooms you have. So the 4x4 is the most expensive and the 2x2 is the least expensive. You will be linking with a roommate for the DCP, and that may mean that you're in the same bedroom if you have a 2x2, or it may mean that they're in the opposite room with the other person, or you may be in completely separate bedrooms because you have a 4x4 or 4x2, but you may share a bathroom. if you have the 4x2. Yeah, definitely get in contact with people. There are so many Facebook groups out there. There are Instagram groups. There's GroupMe's. There are so many ways that people are getting in contact with each other and just making friends even before the program starts. You may never even see some of these people, but you've gotten in contact, you're starting off on a good note. You have people to go to the parks with, which you do get complimentary tickets as a college program student, which is really exciting. So I mean, you just get to go to the parks on your days off if you want to. I promise these people want to be friends and they want to know people when they start their program just as much as you do. They are also just excited as you are. I met my roommate through, I think it was the Instagram group for Spring 24. She is wonderful. I cannot wait to room with her. It's gonna be so much fun. And she's from Washington and I'm from South Carolina, so it all works out. My cat is bathing, so I had to move the camera again. So yeah, get in contact with people, just really dive into this process even before you get there, because there's so much to do and so much to think about. I will be doing a haul of everything that I've bought for the next video, and I will be doing a bucket list video, packing up video. I'll probably be vlogging on the way down there as well. It's about 8 to 9 hour drive. We'll be leaving a few days early so we can go to the parks before. I'll be vlogging those days as well. But if you have any comments or anything that you want to see, leave them down in the comments below. But yeah, that's the start of my journey. I'm so excited. If I haven't said that already, I'm so excited to take you along with me. I hope you stick around. If you liked this video and you want to see more about my journey and the ADHD that it brings, go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you actually know when I'm posting. I'm gonna be trying posting more. I know I've kind of been a little bit spotty recently, but again, college is hard. Please don't blame me. I'll cry. So excited for everything to come, and thank you so much. Go ahead and hit the like button too. So, yay! Go Disney, I guess. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!